Well, Lumineers, Into the Inklands is almost here, and the current Pixelborn meta is definitely starting to shake up. By now, unless you've been living under a rock, you have probably already ran into one of the many deck builds currently being tested online. One of those being an upgraded version of Emerald Steel Discard. This deck saw competitive play in Rise of the Floodborn, but for some reason could just never get past the top dogs. But with the introduction of locations, as well as a flurry of new cards, Emerald Steel's catalog may now have the tools to get it to the top. This ink pairing now has the potential to unleash a combo so nuts that opponents can only sit back and watch as it happens. This Wombo combo revolves around three specific cards: the Bayou Mysterious Swamp, the Sheriff of Nottingham Corrupt Official, and Beast Relentless. If played right, these cards can create an infinite lore loop, turning the game on its head and leaving the opponent in awe. On paper, though, infinite lore loops have been possible since the introduction of Rise of the Floodborn, but in testing have proved easier said than done. That doesn't seem to be the issue for Emerald Steel's self-discard, though, and it may actually be one of the easiest combos to pull off in Disney Lorcana to date. To successfully pull off this combo, players need to have Beast Relentless and the Bayou Mysterious Swamp in play, with Beast Relentless at this location. That's when the fun can begin. By playing the Sheriff of Nottingham, your opponent's characters become gas for your lore loop. It starts off by questing with Beast Relentless. This triggers the Bayou's ability. Whenever a character quests here, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card, which in turn triggers the Sheriff of Nottingham's ability. Whenever you discard a card, you may deal 1 damage to a chosen opposing character. This unleashes the Beast. His ability: whenever an opposing character is damaged, you may ready this character. From here, just rinse and repeat until your opponent has no more characters left on the field. Doing this at the right time almost guarantees you the win if your opponent hasn't already conceded when seeing this. The new Into the Inklands cards will be in our hands in a few days, and the madness will begin. The question on everybody's mind is, will Amethyst Ruby be pushed off the top of the hill, or will it find new ways to dominate the meta once again? Ravensburger seems to be introducing marked card synergies for players to try and mess around with, so we will have to wait and see how things shape up going forward. That being said, let's get into some footage of this Wombo combo being put into action. Enjoy. And don't forget, if you want to see more of these videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that little bell to get notified. Let's do this. So it's basically here that he gets all his pieces, and going into this match, I did not know how easy this combo was going to be to pull off. So there drops the Beast Relentless, and I know at this point that things are about to pop off, and it is totally on Donkey Kong. The turn comes back to me, and I draw into a Cusco, and I realize that there isn't really much I can do at this point because I have no way to out that beast, as I did not draw into a bounce or anything else that would send it back to his hand, at least delaying his combo for just 1 turn. So I ink the Tinkerbell, and I play the Mim Snake on the Merlin Crab, adding +3 strength and challenger to my 1 Meta Mim Snake, which absolutely does nothing at this point. I then throw down the Cusco, and I also decide to throw down the Merlin Crab, giving 3 strength and challenger to my Mim Snake, again doing nothing. I quest for 1 with the snake, and pass my turn, back to raise, and I know it's about to go off. And this game is over. So he drops the Sheriff, and he starts doing his little thing. Quests with the Beast, Relentless, which triggers the Bayou's effect of drawing a card and allowing you to discard a card, which then he discards a card, which triggers the Sheriff of Nottingham's effect, which damages one of my characters. He chooses a Mim Snake, which then in turn readies his beast, and so on and so forth, rinse and repeat. And the game is done. Literally all I can do is just sit here and watch him over and over, gain lore, unexert his beast, and quest again. This combo is absolutely devastating, and I was actually really surprised of how easy it was to pull off. So again, if you guys like the content, if you want to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get notified, that would be awesome. Again, on the 23rd of February, this Friday, I will be opening a box of Into the Inklands, so tune in if you want to see that. The content will be posted shortly after. So, yeah, that's the game. He quests for his final 20, and that's it.
What does the fox say? Ding, ding, ding.